My name is Valérie and I'm the Emergency Unit Head of CBM. I've always worked with persons with disability since the day I started working, but I'm specifically interested in that field because emergency is in a way opportunities to change. And when you work on a field like disability where it takes years to change attitudes of people, to build accessible schools and hospitals, when you work in emergency you have a chance to do that in a very short time frame with resources, because there is money in emergency and you can really change the situation and the living condition of persons with disability. There are different reasons. One is my field. I think disability and emergency, crisis and conflict is my field. But the other reason is that I'm part of an international disability and development consortium, which is 26 different disability and development organizations, and I'm chairing the task group on emergency and disability. Therefore, I've been asked by Atlas Alliance as an IDDC representative to help them to organize the conference and to bring in some content and participants into the conference. I think it's great. I think we have a large diversity of people, and I think we had many persons with disability who were able to take the word and speak on their own experience and their own work. And I think it's great because that's the only way we really have to open eyes on mainstream organization, general public and whoever. So I think it's addressing the need and addressing the issue that we want to put on the middle of the stage, if I can say so for the moment. So it's a key milestone, I think. Hopefully our organization will start looking for them in a crisis situation and will start recording data and saying, okay, they are there, we need them, we need to find them because they are part of the most vulnerable and we need to do something for them. So hopefully that's one side. The other side, I hope that persons with disability themselves, if we manage to disseminate enough disinformation about the conference, will be empowered to raise their voice and say, we're here, something has happened, somebody has said something about how we can be helped or supported and how we can participate to that effort. We want to be part of it, we want to be there. And I hope that this will happen in the future. Yeah. In the field of emergency and disability, I think the future is quite a positive and bright one. First, because there are legal instruments which came in recently, like the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability, that there are certain governments having interest in taking up the issue. So I think we are going towards something very positive and towards a real changes in the way people perceive persons with disability in emergencies. I also, and I'm really glad from that conference side, see that now the disabled people movement is taking up the issues and is in a position where they are willing also to learn from the humanitarian sector, to exchange and to be part of it. So if you look at all of that, if all of that really happen, probably in 10 years I won't have any job anymore because they will be able to do the job without having anyone to support them.